William I was born in 1143. He became King of the Scots following his brother Malcolm IV's death on the 9th of December 1165, and he was crowned on the 24th of December 1165. In contrast to his deeply religious brother, William was powerfully built, red-headed, and headstrong. He also inherited the title of Earl of Northumbria in 1152 from his father, Henry of Scotland. However, he had to give up this title to King Henry II of England in 1157. This caused trouble after William became king, since he spent a lot of effort trying to regain Northumbria. William was a key player in the revolt of 1173 to 1174 against Henry II. In 1174, at the Battle of Alnwick, during a raid in support of the revolt, William recklessly charged the English troops himself. He was captured by Henry's troops and taken in chains to Newcastle, then Northampton, and then transferred to Normandy. Henry then sent an army to Scotland and occupied it. As ransom, and to regain his kingdom, William had to acknowledge Henry as his feudal superior and agree to pay for the cost of the English army's occupation of Scotland by taxing the Scottish. The Church of Scotland was also subject to that of England. This he did by signing the treaties of Falaise. He then returned to Scotland, and in 1175 he swore fealty to Henry II at York Castle. The humiliation of the treaty triggered a revolt in Galloway, which lasted until 1186 and prompted construction of the castle at Dumfries. In 1179, however, William and his brother David personally led a force northwards, establishing 2 further castles and aiming to discourage the Norse Earls of Orkney from expanding. A further uprising in 1181 evolved, and further royal expeditions were required in 1197 and 1202 to fully neutralize the Arcadian threat. The treaty remained in force, and for the next 15 years, then Richard the Lionheart, King of England, agreed to terminate it in return for 10,000 silver marks. On the 5th of December 1189, he needed money to take part in the Third Crusade. William attempted to purchase Northumbria from Richard in 1194. However, his offer of 15,000 marks was rejected. Despite the Scots regaining their independence, Anglo-Scottish relations remained tense during the first decade of the 13th century. In August of 1209, King John decided to flex his English muscles by marching a large army into Northam. As promising a large sum of money, William agreed to the renewal of the treaty in 1212. Despite continued dependence on English goodwill, William's reign showed much achievement. He threw himself into government with energy and diligently followed the lines laid down by his grandfather David I. Anglo-French settlements and feudalization were extended, new burghs founded, criminal law clarified, the responsibilities of justices and sheriffs were widened, and trade had grown. Arbroath Abbey was founded in 1178, and papal confirmation of the Scottish Church by Pope Celestine III. William died in Stirling in 1214 and lies buried in Arbroath Abbey.